Have you ever caught yourself feeling like time is slipping through your fingers? One day blends into the next, and then suddenly, this thought hits you. What if there's no tomorrow? We rarely ask this question out loud, but it haunts every one of us. Why are we afraid of death? Death is the only thing that equalizes everyone. It doesn't ask us if we're ready, and it's this inevitability that scares us the most. The fear of death can be compared to shadows. We're afraid of what's hidden. We're afraid of the unknown. What lies beyond the veil? Is it nothingness? Or an eternity we can't comprehend? This fear lives within all of us, even if we try to ignore it. But it's not just the fear of the end, it's also the fear of incompleteness. The fear that we didn't have enough time, that we didn't say the words we needed to, that we didn't live the way we truly wanted. One woman, only 36 years old, once shared with me, "I'm dying and it's inevitable. But do you know what scares me the most? It's not the moment of passing. It's the thought that my son will one day search for answers to questions I never had the chance to give him." Her words are heartbreaking. I want to share a story. It's about an old man who lived a long life. He had a family, children, friends, but just a few days before his death, he called his son over. His voice was weak, but his eyes were filled with emotion. "I've been afraid of this moment my entire life," he said. "I was afraid of dying. But now that it's so close, I've realized what I was truly afraid of. I was afraid of living a meaningless life." His son looked at him, trying to hold back tears. "But you didn't live a meaningless life, father," he replied, but the old man shook his head. "I postponed too much. I thought I had plenty of time. I regret that I was too afraid to live the way I wanted." A few days later he was gone, but his words stayed with me forever. We fear death because it's something we can't control. We live in a world where we're used to controlling everything: our work, relationships, finances. But when it comes to death, we lose that illusion of power. Society teaches us to be strong, to never show weakness. We're even afraid to say the word death, as if it's something dirty or forbidden. But the more we avoid it, the stronger that fear grows within us. We can't defeat death, but we can defeat the fear. It weakens when we learn to accept it. We're afraid of the unknown, but who says there's nothing beyond? Even if it's the end, doesn't that make every moment here in this life priceless? Accept life for what it is. Say "I love you" every day. Do what truly matters. Leave a mark in the hearts of those around you, because that's what survives even death. Death is not an enemy, it's a teacher. It reminds us that time is fleeting, that life is short, and that we must live here and now. We fear death, but that very fear can make us stronger. Subscribe and write in the comments how you feel when you think about death. Let's talk about it, because silence only makes the fear grow. Together, we can face it.